Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be doing a quick little review on a new knife I got. I have a friend at the flea market that can order knives for me. So he ordered me this one, and I've had it for a while, but he ordered this for me and I just haven't got a video on it. But this is item number 12273, and it's the dark red Burlap Micarta, smooth Burlap Micarta Sodbuster Jr. So, and then you can see CS, these are carbon steel. You can also see it on the box. These newer 2020 boxes are either the black, white like this carbon steel, or the red ones as well. So, let's get into this one. As you can see, it is a newer knife, and it was made now last year in 2025. And here is the knife. So really pretty red micarta on there. These are pretty unique as well. It does not have any liners on this knife. I don't know what this little blemish is. But, like I said, there are no liners on this knife, which is really unique to this one and one other knife that I actually own. And there you can see it is a 5-dot, so it is a 2025 knife. And then it does have this black glossy oval script shield on there. It says case, of course. And then you can see the pattern number on the back, 10137, carbon steel. And of course these are all made in Pennsylvania. 10 is the micarta, 1 is single blade, and 37 is the Sodbuster Jr. pattern. Let's listen to the snap. Solid snap. Listen to it closing. Pretty solid. Let's check out that blade. It is the carbon steel on that blade. Let me get that fingerprint off of there. And I can't wipe off that blemish on the bottom. I don't know what that's from, but it feels kind of like a scratch. So I don't know what that's about. But there is that carbon steel Skinner blade, if it will focus. But these blades come in at 2.8 inches, so a decent sized blade on that. And it has that mirror finish on there. You can see the sun blinding the camera. And this knife actually has a pretty solid bevel on it. It looks pretty even all the way down. Of course, you can see that burr. I haven't touched up this blade or anything, but you can. You know, Case is notorious for leaving the burr on the knife. But it actually does have a tip, surprisingly. An actual pointy tip. They didn't round it off like they occasionally do. They actually finished the bevel all the way to the back of the knife, to the back of the spine, to a point, which is always great to see. Case actually putting in some effort on their knives. This micarta is very lightweight, coming in at only 1.3 ounces, so you can imagine how feather light this knife is. Very, very light. Doesn't even feel like you're holding a knife in your hand. But this one is also very similar to another one I have, and of course closed length is 3.6 inches as well. But this one's very similar to another knife I have. It's one of my all-time favorites, the carbon fiber Sodbuster Juniors. These do not have liners as well. Of course, this one's stainless steel, and it has that brushed blade on it. These were made in 2012, I think. This one's a 2012. Yeah, this one's a 2012. Great snap on this one as well. It needed some oil, and I kind of cleaned it up really a lot. But as you can see, they both are linerless. And it seems like that, they're about the same width. but really cool to not have liners on a knife when typically you're used to the bone handle, Sodbuster Juniors, like this cayenne bone. You can see that brass liner right here in between the bone and the steel back spring. So pretty unique to not have a liner. Makes it even thinner. Well, in this case, it's about the same width because the bone's so thin on the actual bone handled Sodbuster Juniors. Both of these are 1.3 ounces, so both are super light, while the bone handle ones are about 1.9 ounces, I think. They're close to 2 ounces. So 2 ounces is still like ultra lightweight, but these are even lighter. Blade is, it's a little off center on this one, but it's pretty close, and there's no gaps in the back spring, fortunately. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I really like this knife. It seems like they didn't really shave this part down a lot. They got a really tall back spring or something. Let's see, a newer Sodbuster Junior. So yeah, you can see that they didn't really, I don't know, shave down or work down that back spring very much. So it does kind of have a hook at the bottom, but it still fits in my hands, and it kind of just fills up the bottom portion of the hand a little better. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all leave any thoughts and comments down below. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. See y'all later. Bye.